So g'day everyone, I'm Jordan Faisey, the founder of Phinite. We make a carbon-rich regenerative fertiliser product from animal waste. You might have noticed that I'm not from around here. So I'm from a place called Darwin, which is right in the most remote part, the Northern Territory of Australia. Where I'm from in Australia is the same place that Crocodile Dundee was shot. And what I like to tell people is I'm not Crocodile Dundee, but I learned to fish from the bloke who is. In Australia, my work was to do the drinking water treatment for remote Aboriginal communities spread out all across the Northern Territory of Australia. This is a crocodile that was shot in one of the communities that I work in. And in my spare time, I got interested in finding ways to make money out of treating waste. In 2016, I won an award at the White House from the US EPA for my inventions. And when I was there, I met Smithfield Foods, and they invited me to come to North Carolina and have a look at a waste management problem that they were facing. So we all know that fertiliser prices are absolutely crazy right now. Prices have doubled in the last 12 months. What Smithfield explained to me was that they have animal farms that have nutrients that are great fertiliser products, and there are crop farms that need this material. The problem is the distance between the two. The farms aren't close together, animal manure is wet, transport is expensive, and drying technology is expensive as well. Also, the labour and materials handling is an expensive part, and all of these things together are a reason why manure-based fertilisers are not really on the market now. At Phinite, we have developed a proprietary low-cost, low-energy drying process to produce manure-based fertilisers, and we've developed a robotic handling system that drives out labour cost in the process. This all boils down, for the first time, we have developed a profitable model for manufacturing fertiliser out of animal waste. This is a big deal because fertiliser is a $20 billion market in the US alone, and animal farms produce $5 billion worth of raw material every year. At Phinite, we want to turn animal farms into the renewable fertiliser mines of the future. This is a big deal because animal farms provide an unlimited supply of raw material for a renewable fertiliser mining project. And that means that this is a big recurring revenue opportunity for Phinite and also for our farming partners. So this is our system. This belongs to our first paying customer in North Carolina. It is a shallow concrete basin covered by a hoop greenhouse, and we have a robot inside the unit that mixes the material. The robot mixes the material 1 to 2 times every day and enhances the drying rate significantly over what would happen if you weren't mixing the material. We have a patent pending on the drying system, and it drives out labour costs in the process. We use a long-reach excavator to pull material out of the bottom of anaerobic lagoons on hog farms. The raw material has quite a high solids content, despite the fact that it's come from underneath 10 feet of water. The material, as it dries, it cracks, and then our mixing process brings moisture to the surface of the material, and the final product is a coarse, granular product that you can see in our ag launch booth outside. There are really 3 kinds of fertiliser products on the market now: organic, synthetic, and then our sort of regenerative product. Organic fertilisers are great for soil health. They have a lot of carbon in them. The biggest problem with organic fertiliser is it has a low nutrient content, and its handling properties don't suit it for use in broad-scale agriculture. While synthetic fertilisers have been developed to put the most concentrated chemicals into the soil to help plants grow, but conventional fertilising practices and tillage practices have been destructive for soil health and really reduce soil carbon. We see a regenerative fertiliser produced from animal manure as being the solution to all of these problems. Our product has a high enough nutrient content that it can be used in broad-scale agriculture, while the product is between 20 and 30% carbon. And so it provides food to improve soil biology and help farmers rebuild soil health and soil carbon. This is our current product, a coarse granular product suitable for broadcast applications. And in the future, we'll be producing a granulated product suitable for in-row applications. Now, you would not believe this, but our hog manure derived product has absolutely no odour. Come outside and smell it. It's an amazing product that does not smell at all. The material is 30% carbon and has an NPK of 318.7. All of the nutrients in this material is bound up within the organic matter in the product, and so it provides a sustained release nutrient source. And we are hoping to demonstrate the product as an enhanced efficiency fertiliser based upon this nutrient release profile. It has good handling properties. We are 6 months away from organic certification in the product. One really interesting thing that we're exploring now is that for regenerative farmers that are not able to bring manure livestock onto their farms, it looks like the carbon present within this material gives the equivalent in terms of soil carbon accumulation of 5 years worth of regenerative farming practices. In talking to farmers, what they're telling us is that this is a premium product. They would actually pay more for this material than they would for synthetic fertiliser because of the carbon that's present in this material. But actually at the moment with our coarse product, we are pricing it at 15% below the price of synthetic fertiliser to help stimulate demand for the product, and we're still working on pricing for a granulated product in future. So our business is really a partnership with animal farmers. Animal farmers purchase our drying system. We subcontract its installation on the farm. We operate the robot inside the unit remotely and generate recurring revenue from producing fertiliser from the system, and we split the profits of fertiliser sale back with farmers to give them a payback on their asset. In North Carolina, the conventional cost for land application of manure is between $20,000 and $40,000 a year. Our unit has a $75,000 one-off cost and earns the farmer an additional $10,000 per year. And the unit has been approved for finance by the major lender in Eastern North Carolina. These are our investors so far, and we've secured our first paying customer for the unit. We have close to $2 million worth of funding to support our business, and we're close to selling our first batch of fertiliser, which we hope to do in the next few weeks. We have more than $2 million in letters of intent from farmers who want to buy our drying system. And these achievements are strategic and significantly de-risk the sales process for Phinite going forwards. In terms of our business plans, we're focused on North Carolina for deploying our production facilities for the next 2 years. We plan to sell our fertiliser products all over the southeast. We're not discriminating on crop type at the moment. We really want to treat this next period as a learning exercise to understand what this product does in different crop types. And so as a part of Ag Launch, we're really looking for farmers in the southeast that are interested in trialling this product, seeing what it can do on your farm, and also teaching us more about how to make our business work well for you. We are seeking strategic investors in the crop input space as well, and so come speak to us outside if you're interested in learning more from us. So at Phinite, we're building the renewable fertiliser mines of the future, making farmers money and creating a sustainable loop for natural resource use in agriculture. Thank you.